Bonus series presented by Sunoco Race Fuels and Tennessee RV Super Center here at Rome Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here. Yeah, they'll get to great race fans over on the back straightaway here in the tier parking area as well. And all the way around through turn number 3. Yeah, the Page and McDowell set to break them to green. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's showtime! Side by side for the race lead. Down the back straightaway, they'll go it into turn 3. McDowell and Page going to lead them through on lap number 1. Page out in front of this one at the moment. McDowell riding in second. Overton already up to third. McIntosh rides in fourth. And Overton closing in on McDowell for the second position here in the early going of this one. Mike Marlar rides in the 5th position. As Page shows the way, Overton putting the pressure on McDowell for the second position down into turn number 3. They make their way off turn 4. McDowell hanging on to the bridesmaid spot for the moment as Marlar challenging McIntosh for 4th as they race through turns 3 and 4, or excuse me, turns 1 and 2. And Marlar trying to get McIntosh cleared up through turns 3 and 4. And on lap number 6, looks like Marlar going to go to 4th. So Marlar on the move here in the early going of this one. But meanwhile, Douglasville, Georgia native Michael Page shows the way out in front, looking extremely good here in the early going of this one. McDowell continues to ride in second. Overton is third. Marlar 4th, McIntosh 5th, Buckingham 6th, Roberts 7th, Smith 8th, Bales 9th, and Croft is 10th. As Buckingham looks to the inside of McIntosh, that's for the 5th position down into turn number 3. And that time by Buckingham going to have the 5th spot. Buckingham to 5th. It'll shuffle McIntosh back to 6th, but Michael Page continues to drive away from the field here. As we get to lap number 10, he's going to have to start the process of working traffic. Will the leader, Michael Page? And we'll see if that's going to let McDowell and Overton catch up just a bit as Marlar, he's found the line. His race car lights now kind of in the middle of the racing surface, and he is closed in on Brandon Overton. And Overton looking to the outside of McDowell. 4, not able to make a move there. He'll try it again in turn 1 and 2. Overton up to the high side, trying to make that momentum work off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. And Overton may have McDowell cleared as they race off turn number 4. Put Overton in to second and bring Mike Marlar along to third. Page continues to hold the lead, but second place Overton has chopped into that advantage that he had here in the early going of this one. Marlar out now third, McDowell back to 4th, Buckingham 5th. And Marlar looking to the inside of Brandon Overton now. That's for the second position. And we're going to have caution. Caution is going to wave. As we got a car slowed up in turn number 4, the 3 of Luther Jenkins. Michael Page in charge of the restart again with a maker's dozen in the book. They get set to pull the trigger on him here off turn number 4, and here we go. Page with the lead, Overton second, Marlar third, Buckingham around McDowell for the 4th spot. Page showing away. Overton still riding in second. Marlar is third. Buckingham now fourth. McDowell back to fifth. Casey Roberts up to sixth. And here comes 116. Looking to the outside of Page, but Page will keep him at bay for the time being. But Overton going to try to roll the top shelf through turn two down the back straightaway and get a run on Page. He's going to keep it on the top shelf through 3 and 4. As we'll complete lap number 16 this time by. Overton will lead lap number 16. Overton to the front. Page down second, Marlar third, Buckingham fourth. McDowell trying to keep Roberts at bay for the fifth spot. As Marlar sets his sights on Page now. As Overton right up next to the cushion, if you will. All the way around Rome Speedway, showing the way here out in front with 18 laps in the books, 35 remain. Page second, but Marlar close it in on him, and he'll try that high side off of turn of number 4 and put Mike Marlar into the second position. So Marlar now goes to second. And Marlar going to try to set his sights on Brandon Overton now. As Page goes back to third, Buckingham fourth, and Casey Roberts is now fifth. Overton continues to lead the way. Marlar second. Page third, Buckingham fourth, Roberts fifth. And we're about to get into the lap traffic, and as good old JR used to say, Johnny Clark, business could be getting ready to pick up here at the point. Marlar closes in about 2.5 car lengths off Overton's back bumper. He'll look to the inside of Overton for the lead. Off of turn number 4. Overton will keep him at bay for the time being with 23 in the books. Marlar to the inside of Overton. Overton slips up the racing surface, and Marlar going to go to the race lead here on lap number 24. So Marlar on the point now as they are in heavy traffic. Heavy traffic for the leaders up front as we complete lap number 25 right there. Marlar with the lead, Overton in second, Page third, Buckingham fourth, and Roberts fifth, and Page to the inside of Overton. He'll go to second. So Michael Page now into second. And we got caution. Caution is out. Car slowed up in turn number 4. And the R1 of Riley Hickman. As they get set to come back to green off 4, Marlar pulls the trigger on them. Everybody else does as well, and we'll race back down toward turn number 1. Marlar going to lead them off 2 on the high side. Page trying them for second, but Overton going to hang on to it for the time being. Buckingham going to be in third. Buckingham fourth, Roberts fifth as Page falls back in line behind Overton in that third position. And Mike Marlar showing the way out in front of this one. Got that car out in clean air right there and has opened up a sizable advantage over second place running Brandon Overton. Here comes Shannon Buckingham looking beneath Page for the third position as those two race off turn number 2 down the back straightaway side by side for the 3 spot. Down into turn number 3 now. We'll have 28 complete this time by. And Buckingham will have Page for the third spot right there on lap 28. So put Buckingham into the third position. He started back in 7th and sets in the final podium spot right now with 29 laps complete. Marlar with a comfortable advantage out in front. Overton continues to ride in the second spot. Buckingham now third. Page is fourth. And Roberts is fifth. "30 laps in the books. We got 23 to go here in this one. As a Marlar, if we stay green, he's going to have to start the process of working traffic. And he talked about it last night at North Georgia Speedway. Had When they got in dirty air, it did kind of upset the handling of his race car. We'll see what happens here tonight at Rome Speedway, where the speeds are definitely much faster than they were where we were racing at North Georgia Speedway last night. How that affects Marlar's machine. With 32 down, 21 to go, it's still Marlar out front, Overton second, Buckingham third, Page fourth, and Roberts fifth, McIntosh sixth, McDowell seventh, Bales is eighth, Croft ninth, and Austin Smith still the final car inside the top 10. 20 to go now, 20 to go for leader Mike Marlar as he'll start the process of working traffic now here on lap 34. And Marlar so far flawlessly in traffic as he's working right down around the bottom of the Rome Speedway racing surface there. 35 in the books, 18 remain. Got a car slowing up toward the top of turn number 2. Caution lights are out. 19 trips remain here in this one. Marlar set to break them off turn number 4, and here we go. Buckingham trying to get second from Overton, and he's got that done down into turn number 3. And Will Rowland with smoke on that machine. He'll pull it in over on the back straightaway. Marlar holding the lead with Shannon Buckingham now riding in the second position. Brandon Overton third, Michael Page fourth, Casey Roberts fifth. And he's got Dale McDowell and Donald McIntosh trying to work behind him and make their way into the top 5. Marlar again with clean racetrack. He'll put 37 on the board right there. 16 remain. Marlar trying to sweep the weekend. He went to the topless 100 at Batesville, Arkansas Friday night. They had motor issues. They loaded up, came back closer to home. He wins at North Georgia last night. And Marlar trying to sweep the weekend here with the Schaefer's Oil Southern National Bonus Series as he'll come by, and there'll be 14 laps to go. Marlar continuing to lead the way. Buckingham in second. Overton holding down the third spot. Page is fourth as McDowell pressuring Casey Roberts now for the final position in the top 5 as that pair races off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. McDowell inching out in front of Roberts for the 5th position. Roberts trying to make that high side work for him and keep McDowell behind him. And that pair closes right up on Michael Page now as they race into turn number 1 and 2. And Roberts, he's going to go to 4th. Page with problems off the pace here on lap 41. And we got it. Caution is out for Michael Page. And right rear down on Michael Page's number 8 of his work. So Baker's dozen remain, 13 to go as we bring them back to green off turn number 4. And here we go. Overton trying to work past Buckingham for second, and that restart. Marlar the leader. Right now, Buckingham is listed as second. Shows the inside of the first double file restart row. And Marlar will pull the trigger on him here off turn number 4. And here we go. Overton swings wide, trying to get a run on Buckingham for the second spot. The field races through turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Marlar going to lead him. Overton trying to grab second. To the high side off of turn number 4 and put Overton to the second spot. So Overton now in second, but Buckingham staying right there with him. He looks right back beneath Overton off of turn number 4. Overton hangs on to it for the time being. Buck in third, McDowell fourth, Roberts is fifth. .43 in the books, 10 laps remain. Mike Marlar continuing to set sail out in front, working right through the center of the Rome Speedway racing surface. Overton second. Buckingham third, McDowell fourth, Roberts fifth, McIntosh sixth, Bale seventh, Croft eighth. Ray Cook in the 53 as battling with Austin Smith for the ninth. That's ninth and 10th down the back straightaway there. As Marlar competing here at a place that he says he's not really had a lot of luck yet, but you wouldn't believe it here tonight as good as he's ran here tonight at Rome Speedway. He's got a lucky 7 laps to go for race leader Mike Marlar in that 157. Overton still in second. Buckingham third. McDowell fourth. Roberts fifth. McIntosh now in that sixth spot securely. And if we stay green, Marlar is probably going to have to contend with some slower traffic before the conclusion of this event. As they race off turn number 4 this time, there's going to be 5 laps to go. 5 to go for race leader Mike Marlar here tonight at Rome Speedway. Marlar working off turn number 4. There'll be 4 to go this time. Overton has not been successful in running him down up to this point. We'll see what happens because Marlar may have to deal with some slower traffic before the conclusion of this event as they come down, and there'll be 3 to go this time, and he will have to deal with some traffic here now. Looks beneath the double O of Dalton Poston, and he's going to have him cleared as they get ready to work off turn number 4. There'll be 2 to go. And off of turn number 4, Mike Marlar's going to see the white flag. 1 lap to settle it here tonight at Rome Speedway. He works off turn number 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, he's going to sweep the weekend. Winfield, Tennessee's Mike Marlar wins at Rome Speedway. Brandon Overton going to finish second. Shannon Buckingham third. Dale McDowell fourth. And Casey Roberts completes the top 5. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. And we've got him out of the car here. He's talking with series race director tonight, Chris Tilley. Yeah, out of the car. We get a few words with him here in just a moment. And race fans, he can hear you. Give him a big round of applause. The Winfield Warrior, Mike Marlar, winning tonight here at Rome Speedway. Young man, first off, congratulations. And I got to razz you a little bit. We were talking last night, and you said, we're going on to Rome. And he said, I don't really like that place. He said, I've never ran good there. But, man, you would have noted tonight your race car setup worked perfectly for you. Congratulations. Great job.
Yeah. You know, I always thought Rome was an awesome racetrack race-wise, but, boy, I was really struggled in the past. So maybe we got now I got some laps out front. Maybe I'll get a little better from here on out.
What was it, maybe did you hit on something here early in practice tonight, maybe that you hadn't tried before in the past that really made a difference for your Rocket chassis here tonight?
Well, we just, we've been out racing a lot this summer. We've been all the way up by Canada to just all over the Midwest and then all over South Dakota, all over the summer. And, a lot of different racetracks, so I think it helps you adapt. So that's just, we just are being able to adjust our car according to some of these racetracks, and it seems to be working. Got a good package.
No, you got some folks you want to thank. We'll let you do that here real quick.
Well, I got to thank, I got to thank all my sponsors. Gary Winger's here. He does our shocks. Rocket Chassis builds our cars here. Sunoco Race Fuels, R&S Equipment, Delco Equipment Sales. Got to thank Ronnie Delk, my car owner, man. He just got us this car. We've run 3 races here, won 3 straight in it. So it's a good piece. I want to thank him for keeping me in good equipment. It's just, it's everything in the sport to have a good support system. And my guys, Jerry and Josh, these boys are, man, they got to be the hardest working bunch in racing. These guys really got their hearts in this deal, and we're all just having a lot of fun. I got to thank my wife, too, for all her support.
Big round of applause. Mike Marler, winner tonight here at Rome Speedway. As we work our way back here and get a few words with tonight's runner-up finisher, young man Brandon Overton. You led some laps here in this one, but maybe something just a little bit off there. The car maybe looked like, just from my vantage point, maybe was a tick too free for you from about the midpoint of the race on.
Yeah, we moved up to the top right there and got to leave it. I knew I wasn't going to stay there. I was just way too free. But like I said, we're working on it. We're making, we're learning. That's the biggest thing. We're figuring what to do and what not to do. We've kind of been in a comfort zone where we hadn't had to change much, and now we do. So we're just, it comes in cycles, like we say. But anyway, thanks to all these fans coming out. And like I said, just come up a little short again. But, we're not going to give up. And I can't thank all these sponsors enough, that stick behind us. And Randy Weaver and Chip Stone, just all them guys. Everybody works on this thing. Josh Pearl and Vinny, like I said, we just got to go to work.
Big round of applause for tonight's second place finisher out of Evans, Georgia, Brandon Overton. Hey, thank you for the interview, man. Good job. And we'll slip back here, get a few words with tonight's third place finisher, Morristown, Tennessee, Shannon Buckingham. And young man, you rolled off from about the 7th spot there. And around the midpoint of the race there, you really found something placed on the racetrack that your race car liked there, and you got to picking some guys off. Got to second there at one point. That last caution, did it hurt you, or would you like to have stayed green at that point and kept clicking laps off?
Oh, absolutely. I like to stay green. We were really good on the restarts, and then that double restart where Mikey went a little early, that hurt us. I figured it would let Brandon get around us. I knew that once he did, it would be really hard to run him down and pass him. But, pretty happy. We moved forward all night, so I'm pretty excited about that. And anytime you're passing that 116 cars these days, you're doing something right. So I feel like we're right on the verge of being where we want to be, just going to tuck his car away and shine on it a little bit and get ready for the world.
And I know, wanted to lead in, I know y'all got the World 100 on the map coming up. You had a great run up at the North-South 100 at Florence Speedway last weekend, a top 10 finish. You definitely have got some momentum going here into some of the bigger money events later, coming up here later on in the season.
Oh, absolutely. This Tennessee RV team, we're hitting on all 8 cylinders right now, finally. We're all working together. We're all thinking the same thing. So I'm pretty excited. I think the world will be a good trip for us. So, I want to get up there and like to get a podium while I'm there and get to talk to the cameraman. That would be super. But nevertheless, we just want to make the race, have a good show, and be competitive. But thanks for the fans for coming out on Sunday night. I know it pushes everybody to go to work on Monday morning. We really appreciate it.
Big round of applause to tonight's third place finisher out of Morristown, Tennessee, Shannon Buckingham.